Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new week. And today I want to tell you something. Just maybe you're not including this in your wealth building. You may just be missing half of your wealth game if you are not doing this. And that is one thing we're going to talk about today. So you may just be missing out half of your money you're supposed to be making just because you either don't know or you don't know the right way to play the game like this. So today I want to talk about something interesting. It's actually $1 trillion opportunity. Most people do not see it this way, but some people who know are actually leveraging on this opportunity and they are milking it very well. Trust me when I say that people who know about it. So the question is, are you earning in dividends? Are you do you have any dividends in your portfolio? I have talked about dividends so many times on this channel, but I just felt like bringing this topic up again because I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and this is someone who has just growth stocks only. And right now that stocks are down, this person is now telling me, God, all my portfolios are down. I said, this is one of the reasons why having dividend stocks are good, because even when markets are down every week, for those that pay every week, those that pay every month, that's how you be seeing alert left, right, center. So even when market is down, because they have the obligation to pay you and you own their shares, you will definitely be participating. So today I want to ask you again, do you own dividends in your portfolio? Whether it is a US portfolio, whether it is a Nigerian portfolio, the question is, do you have dividends, or have you used all your money to buy just growth stock, waiting for the next 100 to 300%? So let's talk about how you can add this into your wealth game, how you can incorporate dividends into your portfolio, because I want your money to be making sense. So one of the things I love to do is to open your eyes to see that, okay, I need to learn more of this. I need to understand these things. So I want you to understand what dividends are. So a dividend is actually a sum of money that is paid regularly, meaning that you can get paid weekly, you can get paid monthly, you can get paid quarterly. Sometimes you can even get paid annually. There are stocks that pay once in a year. You see it a lot in Nigerian stocks. Then you have stocks that pay 4 times a year. Then you have stocks that pay every month, meaning 12 times in a year. Then there are some stocks that pay you 52 times in a year. Can you beat that? So if you don't know about it, and it's not just knowing about them, there are some of them that are bad, and then there are some of them that are good. So those are the things you need to know. So they pay this money to people who are their shareholders. What they're doing is to give you a portion of their profit. And it is not every company that pays dividends. I need you to understand this. You may own stocks and you will realize that this stock does not pay you dividends. Yes, it's not a must. Actually, dividends is like a thank you gift from the company saying, oh, we love the fact that you are investing in our company, so we want to give you something more, that whenever we make profit, we want to share our profit with you. So dividend is aka profit sharing money. So if you look at Coca-Cola and you see that Coca-Cola, they have a lot of stores in different countries. So when they're making profit from the sale of Coca-Cola, they'll be giving you. That's what happens. So I'm into real estate. I've done exclusive video on it. So this is how I want your account to always have this feel of a rush of money pouring into your account, into your wallet, because you have an idea of what a dividend stock is. So I just want to take us through um, this information, that a steady track record of paying dividend makes stocks more attractive to investors. Now, there are companies that have been paying, but suddenly they have stopped. Then there are some that are paying you, but we have something called the NAV erosion, meaning that you may be earning from this company, but the value of your stock can be dropping. That is, if you don't do proper research, you just be buying and you still be losing money. So when a company has a steady track record of paying dividends, it actually makes the stocks very, very much attractive. Okay, and that is actually good. So let's talk about the keyword for today: passive income earnings. So I want you to learn how to earn money every single month. I want you to be able to earn some money from what your stocks are doing. So while you're waiting for the stocks to grow in value, I want you to be able to have stocks that will paying you dividends in form of passive income. So the keyword today is passive income earnings. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Of course, you know me. My name is Julia, and on this channel, I show you how to make your money work for you. Passively, actively, every form of investment vehicle that is very good, that makes sense. I want you to like this video, drop a comment, tell me if you have dividends, let me know if you have any dividends. And if you don't have, just tell me you don't have dividends, let me know. I actually have a book I wrote on how to get started on dividends. I will drop the link for you to get the book. So when you tell me you don't have dividends in the comment section, I'll definitely send the book across to you. So let's get started. What do you need to do? The first thing you need to do is, of course, apart from joining a community and learning, the first thing you have to do is to now think of what portion of my stocks should I allocate. That's one of the things I teach in my community. What is the portion of stocks that I should put in? What is the target? So in the community, we have a target that we want to be able to hit a certain $1,000, a certain amount of $1,000 every month. So it is a journey. So we set it up, and everybody is building towards that. So you have to learn how to allocate a portion to your dividend stocks. So my VIPs, they have a list of stocks that pay weekly, monthly, quarterly. And of course, in that whole mix, I give them my perfect recommendation and I review it with them. When these stocks have need for me to change them or move the money to another one, because sometimes they can be doing well and then along the line they don't do well anymore. That's when you have my support, where I can now come in and say, oh, we're going to move our money to this better one. Let's do this or let's do that. Because that's where review comes in. You don't just buy and go and start sleeping. You have to also learn how to review your stocks and see where, especially now that stocks are down. This is a good time for you to reassess and reallocate. Now, another thing I want to know is know your important dividend dates, meaning the ex-dividend date, the payment date, and of course the record date. So these are very important dates that you have to learn, that would help you to know the best time to buy them. And another important thing apart from knowing the date is knowing the best time to buy these stocks. There is a time you will buy the stock, you will make more money both from capital gains and your dividends. So just understand that this is very important. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't carry all the money you have and just put into dividend stocks and say, oh, I've started with this. No, just understand that you have to allocate a certain portion. The second thing you have to do is that you have to reinvest your dividends. Don't collect dividend payout and use it to go and chop life. You will not allow the build up to compound so that you can actually retire very, very early. So instead of spending your dividend payouts, it is better to reinvest them. All those tiny, tiny amounts, $2, $5, $7, you one day grow into $20, $50, $100. And before you know it, you will see that you can be earning up to $1,000 in a single month. So that is something that I need you to learn how to do. And then the third step is you're going to learn how to track, because you have dividend stocks, you have growth stocks. You have to learn how to track your dividend. Are they growing? Do they need me to buy more? Do they need a review? Every quarter we review our dividends and see where we need to put in more effort and see if we are getting close to our target um, point. So it is very important. Then the last one I'm going to talk about is set up your children, set up for your children, meaning when you have an account that gives you passive income, try and set up for your children. So there are different ways to set up these things for children, which is one of the things we teach in the community. I don't want you to have children that will grow up and they are struggling financially. Please don't repeat the same mistakes your parents made by avoiding money conversations. If you really want to have children that you don't want it to be financially struggling, you have to have a financial head start. So you yourself, you have to get into a community so that you will have the proper knowledge, so that when you want to teach them, you will start introducing them to money early. Like, for example, when they are in primary school, you can decide to start buying books for them that they can be reading. You can get a piggy bank and help them learn how to save. You can also, when they're in secondary school, you can also start teaching them how to set a savings goal. You can start explaining things like compound interest, because now you know. The third thing you're going to do for them is you're going to teach them how to spend money, how to open a bank account. You let them understand what stock market is, about investment and their career options, and how they can start understanding how these things can change their finances and their future. And then when they get into the university, that's when you can now hand over the accounts to them because you've properly put them through, and you will help them explore how to better their financial future. So you don't have to wait. You can actually start with 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira now that it is cheaper. I don't want you to wait until everything has happened to you before you now get into that space. No, set them up now. So how do you start? Set it up now for them when they maybe probably they are still very little, or you have not even given birth to them. If you can, that would be awesome. When they are born, it makes things easy. So I want you to understand that you can make dividends work for your goal. You have to decide, how much can I be earning in a month? Can I be earning free $50 every month? Can I be earning up to $300 every month? Now, that $100 can be used to do so many things. Instead of putting more money into the stock market, you can use it to solve problem and then reinvest the $100 automatically into that particular stock. So I want you to join our 7.0 because this is the last batch for the year. The year is wrapping up. I don't want you to get into 2026 still confused. I want to get into 2026 prepared, having all the right information so that when the year is starting, you will be like, okay, you can be looking that in the next 2, 3 months, this is where I should be. In the next 6 months, this is where I should be. That's how I want you to think. And of course, profits are not just reinvested. These things are profits that these companies are giving you because they want to say thank you for being an investor. So make sure that money that they give you as free money, that you put it to work. All your money have to go and get married, have children for you, and have grandchildren for you, so that when your children have their own children, that means by the time you are now a grandmother or grandfather, you will have enough for them because you had a good plan. So knowledge makes a lot of difference. So join the last batch of the year. And of course, beyond the dividends I talked about, we are getting access to stocks that are going to do 100%. Do you know what it means? These stocks are going to do at least 100%. Some are going to do 50%. Some are going to do 60, 80. So I've broken it down to them so that they would understand how they can play it. And I put it out every week to remind them, to update them. That's why you need to be in the community. And of course, we learn how to earn every month because I love that the company can pay me every month. Instead of me waiting for 3 months, I can actually receive it every month. It helps to compound your money faster. When they give you that money every month and you top it up, it gives you more access. And of course, there are some of the investment apps that we're using that do not charge us money so that we can be reinvesting at no cost. Because some people will tell me, when we are reinvesting and they'll be charging us, it depends on the account you're using. So we have accounts that you can use so that when you are reinvesting, they will not be charging you. We have a lot of beautiful stocks. Imagine a stock that pays you 100% on capital gain and still gives you like 30% on dividends. So you're making 130%. So that don't ever miss adding dividends into your portfolio. I mean it from the depth of my heart. And of course, if you want to understand how to build 1 billion wealth, I have put it together in a 1 billion wealth plan book, which is a guide on you becoming a billionaire before 65. This book is less than 30 pages, meaning you can finish reading it in 1 hour, and it has practical steps, and it is just 2,000 naira. Do yourself a favor. This should be your Black Friday gift. This should be your Christmas gift, where you can gift yourself something nice like this. I'm not playing, not because I wrote the book, but I know the benefit it will have on you. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I hope you have subscribed. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you watched up to this moment. Remind me, put it in the chat and tell me I have dividend stocks, I have dividends in Nigerian stocks, I have dividends in US stocks, or I do not have, and I want to give me your free ebook on dividends. So because I want your life to be better, that's why I'm doing all these things. So please like. I would like to use video to get 50 to 100 likes. Please like, and then most importantly, share this video. There are a couple of your friends who don't know about this. Please share it in your various groups, share it amongst your family members. It can change somebody's life. Somebody can leverage on this information and use it to build wealth better, smarter, and of course, in all, you become financially intelligent. So I'll see you in my next video.